Alrighty, guys, we're back with Oregon State again. We're giving the true freshman, or the redshirt freshman, another shot to start in friendlier confines at home today against the number 20 TCU Horned Frogs. This is probably going to be my biggest recruiting weekend of the whole season. I have literally probably about 6 or 7 top 100 guys that are in town to visit this week against TCU. Nick Wilson came in last week, played amazing in the fourth quarter, racking over 200 yards passing, and I believe it was like 3 touchdowns or something like that. But anyway, long story short is that we're trying to hand the reins off to this redshirt freshman and finish the year out with him if we can, if it makes sense to. But this is really going to be the true test today, and how he can play at home. Didn't do too great last week, didn't do too bad, but again, this is just giving him another chance and seeing where we can go from there. Now, like I said, we've got a lot of really big recruits in town this week. We're playing against a top 20 team in TCU. This could be huge for us and could reap big rewards come next week whenever we advance. So, guys, go ahead, leave a like, leave a comment on the video if you enjoyed, and also be sure to check up on the North Texas. We just played the bowl game tonight, the Hawaii Bowl against Boise State, and we got Colorado and USC coming up later on today. We made a couple big recruiting lands there in the Colorado Dynasty. So we'll see you guys. I hope you enjoy the game, and we're going to go ahead and kick off now. So here we go. And Carlson is going to be getting underneath it and bring it out of the end zone, just because I feel like being an extra head ass right now. And Carlson takes a 47-yard return and goes to the 40-yard line. As you can see, he's not been very good as of late. He's been shut down pretty effectively. So, trying to turn that around here. It's going to be 1st and 10 from about the 40-yard line. Carlson and Lamb in the backfield. Carlson's going to get this carry and gets nowhere. Part of it's been blocking. You could say that. I mean, that was a pretty good example right there. But the other part is just he hasn't had it this year. So, true freshman quarterback sets his feet and hits Moore for 19 yards and a first down. Good pass. And he's going to start off the game pretty good here. He's got Carlson in there. He goes with the draw play, and Carlson nets about 6 yards on that. 2nd down and 4. He's going to hand it off to Carlson again, and it's going to be a loss of 1. It's going to be 3rd down and 5. Okay. 3rd down and 5. And he's going to hit Moore again. Moore makes a man miss, and Moore is going to score. 36 yards and a nifty move by Tim Moore to make a man miss and get into the end zone. There was nobody around him once he made that first guy miss. Part of that was a great block over there by John Adams downfield. And he used that along with that move and just got into the end zone. It's going to be 6-0 early with Oregon State on top. 3:17 left in the first. The exact kind of start that you want if you're Oregon State. 1st and 10, ball at about the 26-yard line for TCU. And it's going to be a 28-yard reception on the first play from scrimmage for TCU. A lame duck. Just beat his man in coverage, and that was it. It's going to be 2nd down and 3. After TCU runs for 7 yards on 1st down. Ball's going to be at the 39 quickly. There's a lot of talent on this defense, but they haven't played very well together this year. 2nd down and 3. And a loss of 1 on the quick screen, and it's going to be 3rd down and 4 for TCU. And sacked. A loss of 9, and that's going to be the first sack today for Corey Bass. Him and Ford, coming from both sides, are probably the 2 most lethal defensive ends in the country. Tandem. And, I mean, they get them that time, and it's going to be 1st and 8 now for Oregon State following that punt, and they pinned them deep. Minute 51 left in the 1st quarter. Carlson and Lamb in the backfield with Peters. They're going to go up the right side here to Carlson, who makes a move and picks up 9 yards. Oregon State's going to go hurry up here. He goes up the middle to Carlson, and he gets the 1st down after a 4-yard run. So 1st and 10 for Oregon State. And he's going to hit Tim Moore again. And Tim Moore has been the guy in this wide receiver core today so far. 3 for 3, every completion going to Moore. And these two have a pretty good chemistry, it seems like. 1st and 10, they go 5 wide receivers. And he's going to go to the slant to Adams, and Adams can't hold on. And that's going to be the 1st incompletion of the day. 2nd down and 10 for Oregon State. Single coverage on Adams on the left side. And he goes to the out route to Mack, and he makes the catch, and it's 11 yards on 1st down. And it's going to be 1st and 10 again. Lamb and Carlson in the backfield. Ooh, and a loss of 6 that time. A bad call by the freshman to pitch it out there. And Oregon State's going to lose 6 yards. Too quick with it.
So it's 2nd and 16. Ball on the 40.
And it's intercepted. And it's going to be 1st down and 10 for TCU. The freshman making a freshman error. And it's going to be 1st and 10 at the 31 for TCU. Oh, Gunn almost jumps the route, and it's going to be 2nd and 10, but he breaks up the pass. Missed opportunity there. He was stride for stride with the wide receiver. I don't know why he threw that ball, but that is a missed opportunity. And brought down for a loss of 4. It's going to be 3rd down and 17. 3rd down and 14 for TCU. And he only gets 3. It's going to be 4th and 11, and that's going to be how the 1st quarter ends with Oregon State on top. 7-0, about to get the ball back. Alright. So the freshman quarterback is going to be trotting out there after giving up an interception on that last drive. It's going to be 1st and 10 from about the 32-yard line. And they're going to go with the screen out to Washington, and he loses 4. It was just about perfectly set up, but it was just a great read by the defensive player, and he got him for a loss.
Second down, 14 coming up here. Ball on the 23. Oregon State up 7 points.
And he's going to hit Adams, and Adams picks up about 20 and a first down. And Oregon State's going to try to go fast again. And he hits Adams on the curl route for 13 more yards. 1st down and 10. Oregon State going fast again. Peters backs off the line, changes the play. And he hands off to Carlson. Carlson's going to go up the right side, breaks a tackle, and gets 9 yards. 2nd down and 1 for Oregon State.
Short yardage situation here. 2nd down and 1.
Washington and Lamb in the backfield. Pitches out to Lamb. And Lamb is going to pick up 2 yards on the 1st down on the triple option. And Oregon State keeps moving the chains. That's the 7th 1st down for Oregon State today. Carlson back in the backfield, trying to go up the left side here. Breaks the tackle and gets knocked down after 5. And it's going to be 2nd down and 5 for Oregon State now. Approaching 3 minutes left in the 2nd quarter. Oregon State up 7-0, driving here to try to make a 2-possession game. And Vinny Lamb, 11 yards and a 1st down for Oregon State. His 2nd carry of the game. And you can see the total yards there, 168 in favor of Oregon State, 24 in favor of TCU. They're going to hand it off to Carlson again, going up the right side. This time he gets 6, and it's going to be 2nd down and 4.
They're about 4 yards away.
2nd and 4. Under 3 minutes left here. And it's going to be a handoff to Carlson. He gets 2nd level, and he's in the end zone. 11 yards and a touchdown for Oregon State. 13-0 Beavers. The big, bruising running back trying to get things going this year. A slow start, but he is picking it up here. In the 6th game of the season. First down and 10 for TCU. They're starting off at the 25-yard line. And a 7-yard run by Tremblay, and it's going to be 2nd down and 3.
They need about 3 yards to get the first here on 2nd down.
2nd down and 3. And no gain by Lumpkin. And it's going to be 3rd down and 3 for TCU. Third down and 3 for TCU. They're going to go with the option. And they get the 1st down, 9-yard run, and it's going to be 1st and 10 for TCU. Paul's going to be at the 42.
We've got a 1st and 10. Ball on the 42-yard line.
And he gets rid of it in time, and it's going to be first down and 10 for TCU.
How does he react in the face of pressure?
And they're going to go with the screen, and Ford eats it right up. -5 yards. And it's going to be second down and 15 with 1:19 left in the half.
Defense made a great play. They read it from the get-go.
TCU takes a timeout.
On their own 47-yard line. It's second down. Pressure coming. He's got back to his tight end.
And they pick up 13 yards that time.
For a big gain.
That is a great example of the quarterback seeing the whole field and finding the
And with a minute left, they're going to take a timeout. On third down and 2, they have 1 remaining. Ball's at the 40-yard line.
And here's another third down.
And it's going to be 4th and 4, and Oregon State takes their first timeout. 58 seconds left. TCU, ball at the 41, and they're going to punt this away. And it's going to be 1st and 10 with the ball at the 20 for Oregon State.
They ran the ball.
Can the freshman lead them downfield to score here before the half? And he hits Morse over the middle. He's got a lot of room to run. He's across the 50. And it's first down and 10. Oregon State's going hurry up here. Nobody accounted for David Morse, and that just left him wide open over the middle. The freshman saw it and got him the ball quickly and made TCU pay for that mistake. Hit him again. 18 more yards and a first down. David Morse with his second catch of the game.
it can be very tough to defend.
Under heavy pressure.
And he just gets rid of it. It's going to be second down and 10.
Worst thing you want to do is just to
Ball at the 29.
get away with one right there. He's very fortunate. Next time he should just throw it away out of bounds.
Second down and 10 to go. Ball on the 29-yard line.
34 seconds left in the half. And he hits Morse on the out route. Morse down to the 10, a 19-yard reception. And they are cruising downfield right now. Wide open. He has Matt Mack in the end zone for 10 yards and a touchdown. And Oregon State makes it 20-0 over TCU. And they're starting to pull away here at the end of the first half. 26 seconds left. And Oregon State has been solid on both sides of the ball. The one lone mistake was the freshman on just a freshman mistake. And with 18 seconds left in the half, Oregon State's going to look to go into the half up 3 touchdowns over the TCU Horned Frogs, number 20 in country. And Coleman gets him for no gain, mopped up that time by Marshall, and it's going to be second down and 10, and that might be the last play of the first half, and it's going to be 21-0 Oregon State.
Football remaining. Oregon State's got a 3-touchdown advantage.
So, coming out, they're going to get the ball first, and defense just has to keep playing the way that they played. First and 10 for TCU to start off. Second half, they're going to hand it off to Tremblay, and Harmon with the big hit and a loss of 4. And it's second down and 14 for TCU.
So it's second and 14. On the 21.
And Ollie Day makes the tackle after a 5-yard gain, and it's going to be 3rd down and 9 for TCU. Sacked, and it's Corey Bass and John Ford. Oh no, it's Ollie Day coming in and getting the sack off the edge. John Ford pushing him right into him, and it's going to be 4th and 17 for TCU as Oregon State brought the pressure on 3rd and long and made them pay for it. So it's 1st and 10, Oregon State ball at the 40-yard line to start off this drive. They're going to hand it off to Carlson going up the right side, and he loses a yard. It's going to be 2nd and 11. Offensive line is just getting beat off the ball, and Carlson can't get anything going, it seems like. 2nd and 11. They're going to try the left side now with Carlson. He gets 4 yards. It's going to be 3rd down and 8 now. TCU really does not want to go down by 4 touchdowns to Oregon State. Third and 8. And he's going to hit Adams, and Adams is down after 31 yards, and it's 1st down and 10 for Oregon State. Robert Peters has been just about as perfect as you could ask him to be. Other than that one interception, he has had a pretty solid day here at home. And he's going to hit Adams, and Adams is going to get 12 more, and it's 1st down and 10 for Oregon State. First and 10, they got the ball at the 15-yard line. 13 of 16, he's got 252 yards on the day passing. And Washington's going to get this when he turns up inside, gets 10 yards, and it's going to be 2nd and inches for Oregon State. That's Joe's first carry of the game, and it was a pretty solid one. Maybe do more of that. All right, so 2nd down and inches. They bring Carlson back in. They're going to toss it out to the right. He tries to cut upfield. He's breaking tackles. He gets in the end zone. How did he score? Josh Carlson. And that's his 2nd of the day, and Oregon State will go up 27-0 on TCU. He breaks about 3 tackles on that run. Runs into a pile and slips out the other side. And Oregon State has the 4-touchdown advantage over the TCU Horned Frogs. Whew. My goodness. This is going to be offside. It's a free play for TCU pretty much. And they get the 1st down, but it's not really going to matter either way. So they're going to decline that. They're going to take the big gain on the pass play, 13 yards, and it's going to be 1st and 10 for TCU. First and 10 for the Horned Frogs. And a 4-yard reception makes it 2nd down at 6. They've not forced him to make many mistakes today. He's 9 of 10. Haven't really got a whole lot of pressure to him. Sacked, and it's Corey Bass. 3rd and 13 now. That's his 2nd of the game. Corey Bass looking fantastic in this game so far. John Ford has just been shut down this season. And it's going to be a 24-yard reception and a first down at 10 for TCU. Bad zone. And it's going to be first down at 10 for TCU. Ball's at about the 49. Oh, sacked, and he drops the ball. He loses 8 yards, and that time it was John Ford getting in there. It's going to be second down at 20.
Defense looking for another sack in this second down and long situation.
And he gets 6, and it's going to be third down and 14. Oregon State up by 28. And the third quarter will come to an end with that score, 28-0. And TCU has the ball trying to get downfield, but they've got a big third down at the beginning of the fourth quarter.
Oregon State in front, 28-0. Well, folks, we resume action here in the fourth quarter. We'll hope for some action because so far it's been a lopsided one.
Brought down, and it's Ali Day for his second sack of the game. The corner cleaning up after Ford again. And it's going to be 4th and 22, and TCU is going to punt.
Both teams are playing out the stretch here. You want to get experience for guys that normally don't get in the game.
Washington is in the backfield. Wilson is going to get the ball. Hand it off to him. And Washington had a hole, and he could not stay on his feet, but he gets 10 yards. It's going to be 1st and 10 for Oregon State. First and 10, ball at the 26-yard line, Oregon State. Second team is in. And he goes to Lamb, and Lamb is going to carry it for about 6. It's going to be 2nd and 4. Freshman is done for the day. He's done a pretty solid job, I would have to say. And he pitches it out to Lamb. Lamb at the 40. Keeps his feet. He's down at the 50, 18 yards, and it's going to be 1st and 10 for Oregon State. Benny Lamb. Washington back in. Handoff goes to him. And he picks up 1 yard. It's going to be 2nd down and 9. Ball's at the 49 now. Lamb's going to get it. Lamb's going to break a tackle. Nope, get brought down at the 14. After 14, I should say. And it's going to be 1st and 10 at the 34. Hand off to the right, goes to Lamb. Lamb's trying to get to the outside. Breaks a tackle and gets 9 yards. Second and 1. Ball at the 21. And Lamb gets tackled for a loss of 3. Great read that time by TCU. Lamb takes it right up the middle, 8 yards and a first down, and now Lamb is down hurt again. Been struggling with that issue all year long. And it's going to be 1st and 10 with the ball at the 21. go to Washington on the screen. He cuts upfield with a great cut and a 12-yard gain. First and goal for Oregon State.
This is the 10th play of the drive. Quarterback in the gun with 5 receivers.
Wilson breaks a tackle, gets out to the edge, and he gets rid of it in time. It's going to be second down and goal. Great job at eluding pressure that time and getting rid of that ball. And it's going to be second and goal with the ball at the 9.
From the 9-yard line. Second down. He's scrambling. He's got the quarterback.
Gets 2 yards, and it's going to be third down and goal. Minute 44 left.
This is the 12th play of this drive. They come out of an empty backfield. Now he tries to buy some time.
And he hits more. And it's going to be 34-0. Oregon State over TCU. Nick Wilson gets his first of the game. Moore second. And with a minute and 19 seconds left, Oregon State's up 35-0. And TCU, no answer to anything that they've done today. And it's going to be a 3-yard gain. Second down and 7 for TCU.
Second down and 7. On the 23-yard line.
Throws it away. Third down and 7 with 58 seconds left in the fourth. Probably the most sound defense Oregon State's played all year. And it's going to be 4th and 3. 52 seconds left. And I'm going to do some head-ass shit real quick just because I want to run it.
The offense was able to punch it in the end zone on that last drive. They'll come back out looking for more of the same.
They just seem like they've been in the end zone time and time again. There's not much negative you can say about this performance.
Wow.
Make the sack.
Sacked and a loss of 7. Second down and 17 for Oregon State. Really got to get better at blocking all the way around because mine's just fucking terrible. Morse makes the catch. 53 yards. It's first down and 10. And he hits Young in the back of the end zone, 19 yards, and that's the freshman's first touchdown in his career. And Nick Wilson gets his second of the game, and it's 41-0. Oregon State will win 42-0 after the PAT. And a shutout game. They beat a top 25 team in the country. And on top of that, they did it behind the arm of a freshman redshirt quarterback in front of a lot of big-time recruits. So huge game, can't wait to see how that impacts us in the week next week with the recruiting, and Oregon State improves to 4-2 on the season and bouncing back from a really difficult start that we had.